Welcome back. Many people are spending their summer days around fires and grills, but it's important to stay safe while doing so. To tell us more about safety risk, Bailey Wild, a fire and life specialist with Rapid City Fire Department joins us. Well, thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Good, thank you. So can you tell me some of the common safety risks that people are facing in the summer months?
So now that summertime's kind of in the high note of it, we see, not always see, but just kind of to be on the back burner, you have your water risks that come about where you're not sure what's underneath the water if you're traveling or if you're alone. You also have your campfires left unattended, and then even just your common grills that are used all the time that get too close to things or kids are running nearby. So just those are the three common risks that we see this summer.
Yeah, and a lot of people are using their grills. I mean, you know, especially with the summer holidays, everyone's making burgers and that sort of thing. But what should people be remembering when they are behind the grill?
If there's kids around, usually there's some sort of event or something when we're using the grill. Keeping those kids, we call it our kids free zone. It's 3 feet away from anything that gets hot. Keeping them out of the way, make sure lighters and matches are kind of out of the way for them too. Removing it away from the home or structure to keep that heat, and then turning off the propane when they're finished using. Just staying nearby and being aware of your surroundings too when items are hot.
Yeah, and I know myself, and I'm sure many other around, love to roast marshmallows for s'mores and other types of things, and I'm sure that the safety tips might be the same, but what should people be keeping in mind with those campfires whenever they have those going?
So again, yeah, another item that is hot in the summertime that we're utilizing, so you have that kids free zone 3 feet away, keeping those lighters and matches again away from kids, and having an adult nearby just because we think it's okay or we're just off in the corner. Making sure, just in case there is something that happens, that we're close by. When it comes to the placement of your campfire pit, make sure there's nothing around that's flammable. Make sure it's on a hard surface, whether that's gravel or cement, concrete, and then also knowing how to extinguish the fire when you guys are done using it. That's a huge one. People leave them unattended, or they think it looks like it's all the way out. They poured their water on it. Making sure it's cool to touch. So that's how we kind of gauge if it's good to go for the rest of the night. Is you should be able to touch the fire. Yeah.
Interesting. And then what should someone do if they do see that a fire is unattended or maybe a little out of control? What should they be doing?
So personal safety is going to be our #1 priority. So if it is out of control, it's past that growth phase in the fire, just getting away and calling 911. So that's why it's super important to be aware of where you're at. Say if you're at a campsite, what campground you're at, maybe your site number, and then surroundings around you. The more information you have about your location for dispatch, the faster the department's going to get to you.
Awesome. And then just whenever they're around water, what safety measures should they be taking as well?
Yeah, so just that last risk is water safety. So just always have someone nearby. Whether you're an adult or not, it's always good to go in pairs or as many people as possible. Wear those bright colors so it's easy to see you, and just always be aware that whether we're near Rapid Creek or at a lake, there's always things that we're unaware of when you can't see through, like a pool where you can see the bottom. So just being aware of things that can take place.
Awesome. Well, perfect. Thank you so much for coming and joining us today and giving us a little bit more info on how to stay safe this summer.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, meteorologist Dan Cianca says there are more storm chances today. Your accurate first alert forecast is next.